Okay, so this is my final ayahuasca retreat experience video. It's Saturday morning. I'm flying out today. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Hell no, it's about 6:30 in the morning now. So I'm flying out today. We're leaving at 9, whatever. So just to kind of tie everything together. Wow, just a beautiful blessing. And the things that I've learned here at Rhythmia, the things that existed in me that I wasn't even aware of, that not only was I able to bring awareness to it, but I was able to process and very intensely deal with and find a way to put some things to rest that I've struggled with my entire life. Some of which I wasn't even aware of existed. The classes here were phenomenal. I've been so well educated. I did record, I think, 1 or 2 classes, and I'll have videos of that too, of there's certain things, but another perspective of looking at things. I was taught that here this week. Just an example is that to keep away from that victim mentality is, this is happening. It's not happening to me, but it's happening for me. So just things along that line. I've really been able to, oh my God, what a peaceful week. What just a beautiful therapeutic community environment. There was no friction, no arguing, no gossiping. It's just a chance to get in touch with myself, get in touch with my God, get in touch with Mother Earth, Mother ayahuasca. Yeah, man, absolutely, definitely 5 stars for the experience and for Rhythmia, and for the therapeutic community. They really catered to us. They said all-inclusive, and it was all-inclusive. So I've spent very little money this last week. And the money I did spend was on an extra massage and things like that. So they fed us well. They treated us with just complete love. They treated us with respect. There's just absolutely nothing whatsoever that negative I can say about this whole week, this whole experience, or Rhythmia as a whole. Rhythmia is the retreat, the location, and then of course, the experiences was the ayahuasca experience, not just the medicine, but the experience of the breath work and the meditation, the education. This is all above and beyond ayahuasca. This even I would recommend this place, even if somebody didn't do the ayahuasca, just for the reset. I feel recharged, motivated, and my focus now is shifting to the integration part of taking this home with me, or taking enough tools home with me to stay in this mental place, in this spiritual place that I'm in today, that I've got into this week. So, and they say that the integration is 50% is the experience here, and 50% is taking it home with you. So, and that's something I've already bought a book on intentions. We're looking into breathwork coaches. I'm wanting to try to start some yoga, and I'm old enough to know that I can't just, I'm going to do yoga every day of the week or 5 days a week, and I want to do this and do that. But set realistic expectations, realistic goals of incorporating what I've learned here and what I've experienced here into my everyday life, to try to keep myself in this place. It's similar to the 12-step program that I worked. We have a daily reprieve contingent upon our spiritual condition. Well, I believe that that's kind of the same concept, is that I'm going to have a reprieve based upon what I do daily, to stay in touch with my new spiritual awareness and spiritual growth. Yeah, it's been the most challenging, rewarding week of my entire life, and I'm no spring chicken, so it has been, so far, it is exactly what I needed. Being that I'm coming up on 5 years of recovery, in a couple months I'll be at my 5-year mark, 2 or 3 months. But what I found out and where I was at in my life when I made the decision to come here and look into it is that I was happy, but I didn't have serenity, and I was starting to be, I don't want to use the word ungrateful, because I'm definitely grateful for the blessings that I've had with the program, and I'm going to continue to work the program. It has changed my life, and this isn't a replacement for the 12 steps by no means. It's just another level for me. In the first couple years in my recovery, I had serenity, I had peace, everything was good. Well, the last couple years here, it was slowly but surely I was getting into that victim mentality, like, I'm not satisfied, something was missing. And I was able to kind of address that this week. And this, obviously everything is just my opinion, but there's a lot of similarities in this program and in the 12-step program that I work. The big word that sets both them programs off is surrender. So here it's with the ayahuasca treatment. I had to surrender what was holding me back. I had to surrender my beliefs. I had to surrender to the idea that there's things that I've overlooked or was unaware of. And believe me, they were exposed to me this week. Some of them very peacefully and refreshingly, and some of them very deep, dark, and challenging to look at and to realize. And when they showed up, it was like, oh, wow, they showed up. So I'm assuming you've seen my other videos, so you get what I'm talking about with that. Another similarity is the 4th and 5th step. Made a searching and fearless more inventory of ourselves. It's 4, and then 5 is to admit to God, myself, and another human being the exact natures of our wrong. So here, it was a super deep, in-depth 4th step to me, and a 5th step. I got to really dig in to who I am at the core. Why I am the way I am. Why I've never been satisfied in my life. Why I've never felt totally whole or complete, or that I fit in anywhere. My 12-step program taught me that and helped me get a lot of that out. But there was some deep-seated, deep-rooted darkness in my soul that arrhythmia helped me expose and helped me bring light to. I didn't cast anything out, any of the darkness out of my soul, and out of my spirit. But what I did learn here is to put light in it, to put light to it, to thank it, to love it. I can't fight dark with dark. I can't. And I learned that here. I can't just get away from me and acknowledge and okay, I found it, so that's it. That's not how it worked, and that surprised me. It really did, because I didn't know anything about this shit. I just knew that something else. I had to get to another level to find a level, I had to get to another level of growth. And yeah, another level of growth. I had to get to another level of really looking at myself on a deep level that's even above my understanding. It's above my consciousness, what I'm consciously aware of. I had to get into that subconscious level of what's really going on with Eddie. Why is Eddie never satisfied? Why does Eddie never feel complete? And I was able to do that this week, but I had to dig into that level in order to free myself and to elevate myself to another level of consciousness, to another level of peace. You know, to be able to expand my awareness, and at the same time, you know, find a closer connection to the universe. You know, get a stronger connection and a stronger understanding of who I am, not just here, but who I am everywhere. You know, how we're all intertwined, we're all connected, we are all one spirit, or one being, one, you know, we all part of the creation. You know, I definitely, and I've always had the belief that there's an afterlife. I don't know if I've ever bought into the heaven and hell thing, but I've bought into the afterlife, and that, you know, this isn't the end of my existence. The human experience is not the end of my existence. And this week kind of really, it really kind of put all that in perspective. You know, these classes here are so phenomenal. The way that they look at things, and the way that they've opened my eyes this week. So something similar to that, real quick, is like it's like a linear line of light and dark. You know, so there's no, it's never completely dark. There's just absence of light. So as I'm getting into these dark parts of my soul, of my life, of my experiences, of me, I'm able to shine some light on it. I'm able to shine some light on it and lighten it up. So, which in turn, as a whole, brings me closer to lighting my light. You know, let this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I don't know where that come from. I don't, but yeah, but I'm lit up, man. I'm lit up. I'm blessed. I'm at peace. Time will tell. Time will tell. My 12-step program, AA, I work in an AA program, has done monumental, just unbelievable things in my life. You know, they led me out of the dark world of being a heroin addict in an everyday existence to being a guy in recovery that's rebuilding his life, that's found a new way to live. And I can't say enough about that. Thank you, AA. And like I said, I will continue to work that program. But this place here did the same thing. It elevated me. It's got me, well, you know, just a new level of consciousness. You know, I do believe that there's things that was exposed to me this week that I was unconscious of, that was in my subconscious. I had no awareness, that I didn't even know was part of who I had become. You know, and I do believe that by exposing that it's allowed to merge me back with my soul and heal my heart. You know, and it's funny because that is the three main intentions here. The first one is, your intentions is, you know, Mother, show me who I have become. And the second one is, merge me back with my soul at all costs. And the third one is, heal my heart. And that is exactly how I would explain this experience. Exactly how I would explain this week. I can't say enough about where I'm at and how I feel inside, how I feel connected, more connected to the earth, to who I really should be. You know, I've identified where my split was at, and those of you that's been to the ayahuasca retreat understand what I'm talking about with the split. I was able to identify where it was at, and I was able to kind of bring myself back to who I truly am, not who I had to be to protect myself, and who I had to find comfort with to survive. And wow, you know, just wow. Man, it's been such a beautiful experience. You know, I just hope that I can stay the course, you know, incorporate the things that need to be incorporated in my life to continue to live like this, to continue to live free, to continue to be at peace, to not just, you know, I've found this level of gratitude, but to continue to keep it, you know. Another similarity between the 12 steps and this place is we're taught in AA or in my 12-step program to trust God, clean house, and help others. And that's the concept here, you know, is to get connected with Mother Earth, Mother Ayahuasca. It's my belief now, you know, that I have a Mother Ayahuasca, which is my mother, which is all loving, all caring, all understanding, that just wants to comfort me when I'm hurting, and that wants to support me, and that wants to just show me love, and just wants me to keep love, wants to help keep me love in my heart. And I also believe that I have a Father God, which is my father, not my actual human father, but God, you know, as I understand him. So I believe, you know, he's there as a masculine presence. He's there to teach me how to be a man, to help me make the masculine decisions, you know, to help me be strong and confident and protecting and loving. But I've also got Mother that's there when the times that I need to be comforted, the time I need to be just have a motherly energy of love in my heart. Yeah, man, wow, you know. I came to that realization, you know. I wasn't trying to switch gods and say, okay, you know, Mother Earth's my God. I mean, I don't know what I was trying to do. I was just trying to find a better understanding. I didn't have any intentions one way or the other, or expectations of, you know, I wasn't looking for God. I was looking for peace in my soul, and I was looking to a better understanding of my existence and who I am, in human form and in spirit form. And I believe I found that here. I do. I definitely believe I found that. Yeah, and then so that's the whole trust God part. The beautiful thing is I have a mother and father that love me, that's going to guide me, and they carry me through, and that's going to help mold me into the man that I was supposed to be, the man that I am, that I got away from. You know, they showed me who I had become, and then they've merged me back to who I am. And this is all part of Heal My Heart. You know, it's going to be a process healing my heart completely. But the process has started, and it's fucking phenomenal. And then the clean house part is listen, I did some deep cleaning this week. Believe that. If you've seen my previous videos, it's pretty fucking obvious. But yeah, I've did some deep cleaning this week, and I got in the darkest of darks. I got in the darkest hidden spots. I exposed them. I put light on them. I've accepted them. I didn't try to cast them out of my house. I just brung light to them. I've acknowledged them. I thanked them. I loved them. And that's how we was taught here to put light on things, is to love it. I can't fight my darkness, and challenge it and go away. It just doesn't work. I've been trying to do that my whole life, but what I can do is say, you know what, you have served me, and you have been there for me, and you have protected me. But I no longer need that protection in that form. I no longer need that dark side to buffer me from the world. So that's the whole clean house part. I've cleaned the house. I haven't thrown anything out. I've just put light to it. I've lightened it up, and I've loved it because it has been a part of me. I mean, it has been a part of me. It's carried me through as many years as I've been on this earth. Yeah, I'm not telling you my age, so that's why I said as many years I've been on this earth, because it's whatever. I'm working on that too. So, but yeah. So there's the trust God. The help, clean house. And there's the clean house piece, which is, and like I said, this is, where it coincides, the similarities. I don't know big words, I guess. But the similarities from my 12-step program to my ayahuasca experience. Trust God, help others. Trust God, clean house, and then help others. So where I'm seeing the similarities in that is, I've read an expression. I've heard it before, but I've never heard it before. If you know what I mean. I've never really took it in and drank it in and absorbed what it actually was saying. But there was a part here that stood out to me, is that when you let your light shine, you unconsciously give permission for others to do the same. So that help others part is, by helping myself, I am helping others. For one, by being a better person, by being more grounded, by being happier and more serene, I can help others, guide them through my experience, with my experiences, or maybe what they're going through, and give them a different perspective and a different understanding. So that's just one part of helping others. Another part is, this. I've already been taught through the 12 steps, to help others, sponsees, and to kind of guide them out of the darkness. I'm going to continue to do that work, but I'm also, it doesn't always have to be about a sponsee, it's about helping others. These are the guidelines of how I want to live my life, trust God, clean house, help others. And as long as my house is clean, I'll be in a better spot spiritually, mentally, emotionally, to help others, to be more supportive, to be less judgmental. And these are things that, in the program, we call them shortcomings or character defects. So these are things that, if I'm not constantly doing these three things, that I could very well slip back into that mindset, of this is happening to me and poor me, and to hell with them, this is how I feel, and that's more important than how they feel. And so by coming to the realization or belief that we are all connected, we are all as one, we're all part of one big spirit consciousness, then by helping others, I'm helping myself. By helping make the world a better place, I'm helping myself. And by helping myself, I'm helping make the world a better place. Ooh. That actually came out really well. So yeah, I know this is probably a little deep for some people, but it is what it is. This is my experience. This is where I'm at, and if you've seen, my video log or my diary or journal of this whole week, hopefully you've realized that I'm not candy coating shit. I'm not trying to soften it, and I'm shooting from the heart, man. I'm shooting from where I'm at, my experiences, and I'm seeing and I'm realizing that the more I heal and the better person I become, the more the world heals and the better the world becomes. Just by addressing me and cleaning my house and shining my light brighter. The 12-step program turned my light on for me, and it helped my light shine and to get back into the sunlight of the spirit, as they say. But this here amplified it, just kicked the watch up on it, and it's allowing me to at least at this point, it's allowing me to shine my light bright, a lot brighter. And so the goal is to take the tools home with me to keep my light shining, and maybe even shine brighter. But at this point, it's about keeping my light. 12 step has helped me keep my light on. And when I say light, I mean the light in my soul. Like I just sang about. This little light of mine. But it's helped me to brighten it, and so I have to do the work. Otherwise, it starts losing power, and it starts getting a little dimmer and a little dimmer and a little dimmer. And so that's, I believe, why the integration part is so important. When I do get home, the things that I'm going to carry or try to carry or want to carry and need to carry and the goal into my everyday life. Breath work, meditation, prayer, which prayer's in my everyday life already. So that's not going to be hard to make that leap. I'm going to not just pray to my Father God, but I'm going to pray to my mother ayahuasca too, because I wasn't aware that she existed. To be honest, I wasn't aware that I had a mother. A mother, a spiritual mother. I wasn't aware that I had a mother. I just wasn't aware of her existence. So, I'm going to pray to both of my loving Father God and Mother Earth every morning, so I'm going to incorporate that. Sean that I came with, he's going to get an ice plunge thing. He's wanting to do that. So I may incorporate that, where I go out there once a week and do an ice bath, ice plunge. We've done that here. There's all kind of benefits to it. I'm not going to get into that because I'm not sure of all of them, but I know I have looked it up, and there's definitely a tremendous amount of health benefits. So breath work, we got guys sending us links to do breath work, to incorporate that into our either daily or routine on some level. Once a week, 3 times a week, I don't know. But I know that it's definitely needs to be integrated into my everyday routine, even if it's not every day, but at least my routine of how I want to live my life and how I want to keep my light shining. And obviously, it's like anything else. There's so much literature and things out there. Another thing I want to try to do to integrate is set my intentions every morning. What's my intentions? What do I want to accomplish today? What am I intending to do today? I learned that here. So, and I have a book that I've already bought here that I'm taking home with me. Well, obviously I bought it, but I have a book that's going to help me, hopefully further educate me and help me get a better understanding of how to set my intentions, which intentions here, I think, means goals or things I want to accomplish for the day, So it's just maybe the wording's different, and I may be wrong, but just from what I can understand, is when I set my intentions, these are things that I want to accomplish. These are things that I want to do today or this week or whatever the case may be. So yeah, this place has definitely expanded my awareness. It was comforting. It is comforting to me to see the differences in a program that I'm already working, the 12-step AA program, and this experience, because I believe I'm going to enhance the program I'm working. I'm not going to change AA. This is absolutely nothing to do with AA. This is a personal thing for me, okay? So I'm going to enhance my program that I work. Like I said, I tread lightly with saying this because I don't want to offend the AA community. I don't, because that's not my goal, because I need that in my life, and I'm keeping that in my life because it turned my light on. It's turned my light on. I mean, I'm not going to turn the switch off and expect this to carry me. But what I am going to do is try to integrate the two. Basically, okay, so basically a 12-step program on steroids. Yeah. I think that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. I want to work my 12-step program at a maximum results, maximum capacity. And this place is allowing me that opportunity. It's allowing me that opportunity. It's really expanded. Obviously, I had to have an open mind to even come, but it's expanded my consciousness of like in my program, we have a set of spiritual tools that we use, spiritual principles, and this here kind of helped me get a better understanding of the spiritual principles. And yeah, man, I mean, this best week of my life, bar none. And I've been around a little bit. That's right, I'm still not saying my age. But the best week of my life, the most challenging, rewarding week of my life. And that's where I'm at. I didn't do a closing video yesterday because I didn't sleep all day. I was up the night before in ayahuasca treatment. We did some breath work. I didn't feel much in that because my body was so exhausted. I had restless legs. I just couldn't relax. We closed up with a little dance party by the pool last night. That was great. I took some videos of people. I had to, take a video, and I had to put them on video and say, tell me your name, because my memory's mush. I've been here all week, and I remember 3 names, and that's mine and Joey and Sean's and Kim's. So, okay, maybe a few names, but not very many. So every time I would see somebody, what's your name again? And I'm like, Jiminy Christmas, I've told you 28 times this week. Well, tell me 29 because I don't remember. But yeah, I got in a video where I got the pictures of people which saying their names, and so I kind of stay connected, But yeah, just to kind of close this conversation down, because I'll just sit here and ramble if I haven't already, and get on my own nerves. 100% recommend this for anybody, especially anybody struggling. And even if you're not struggling, I recommend this. This is a therapeutic, all-loving, no negativity. We have lived in the light this week, and we've exposed the darkness this week. So even if you wasn't comfortable doing the ayahuasca, which I strongly recommend, and being open and willing to be able to get to that next level and to look at your darkness, I strongly recommend that. But I recommend Rhythmia to anybody. It has changed my life. So I actually just seen the owner walk by. So I'm gonna go talk to him and thank him. Yeah. So this is my closing for this week, and time to go home and integrate. Time to go home and integrate and get things lined up and keep this light shining bright, baby. Thank you for anybody that's watched these videos, that supported me through it, and those that judge me and you want to pass judgment and laugh and all that, thank you too. Thank you too. I love you too. I just don't have room for hate, you know, but I do hope that this has helped somebody. And I hope that it at least helps somebody be open-minded enough and willing enough to try to change their life. Okay, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. So, thank you, Father God. Thank you, Mother Earth, Mother Iowa. And thank you, Eddie, for allowing me to experience this and allowing me to be the best man I can be. Thank you.